How's it going, guys? It's Joe. Welcome to the channel. Today's gonna be another crazy Grand Arena matchup with this guy here, Kendo. As you can see, I've only got 5.1 million GP on my roster, and he's got about 6.3 million. So, as you can see, I'm at a disadvantage. He's got about 20 more relics than I do. Although we're pretty matched with mods, he's got a little bit of an advantage, and his rank's higher than mine, of course. And we'll see how we go in this matchup. Just to show you very briefly that his roster is pretty epic, I'm just gonna quickly have a look here. Rank 10 in Squad Arena currently, and he's got all these relics, and just to show you a differential of mine very quickly. He's already cleared my team here, and he's got about 1935 in the scoreboard. He's got a GG team here, Shakti on the top, Bounty Hunters and Night Sister at the bottom. So it looks like he held on to his really strong teams on offense. So I'm going to use my first order with Wat Tambor here against the Night Sisters. So firstly, I'm going to place this weapon tech onto Sith Trooper and get that ball rolling. At the moment, I don't have any tanks on my team, as I placed my primary first order team on defense, but I'm going to apply as much damage as I can and as quickly as I can. I'm going to pass this turn meter onto Sith Trooper and try and drop zombie there. It's 100k damage. It's pretty crazy, and it looks like we're losing Wat Tambor here. So this is a fully relicked up Night Sister squad, pretty strong. Was able to drop Daka there. And the great thing about having Wat Tambor on this team is no one revives once they get dropped by Sith Trooper with that weapon tech. I'm going to pass that turn meter onto Sith Trooper again and do some more damage. So it's not very smooth, as you can see here. It's a really relicked up Night Sister squad with good speed mods. So I'm going to drop Tals in there. Try and drop her one more time, and we're gonna go for the spirit here. So with this GAC, guys, I was pretty keen to get it started again. It took a minute to get back to going into Grand Arena Championships, and this one in particular, we're gonna be utilizing our ships as well, which is pretty exciting. Not that I've been able to add any more ships to my current roster at this stage. But yeah, it should be quite fun. So I'm just going towards the end of defeating this Night Sister squad here, and I'm just trying to regain as much protection as I can with Wat Tambor. And that's as much I could do. 58 banners, and I'll take that. At the moment, I was thinking to myself, I can't win this anyway, so let's try and experiment. So this team here, I was pretty ambitious, I would say, and the main mistake that I made here is at the beginning, as you can see, BSF was faster than all of their team, but then I didn't fear Bosk, which is what I should have done, and he was able to taunt, and we were stuck behind this taunt for a really long time as well. And I was really ambitious putting in Visas, Ma, and my Wampa. I really should have gave this more thought, although at one point here, as you can see, I thought I was doing pretty well. I got a dodge from Embo there, and I lose one of my characters so early. However, I've got Visas Ma, and she was able to revive one of them. So it gave me that little bit of hope, actually. See, as you can see, I revived Wampa and I dropped Embo. And I was like, oh, wait, maybe there's still a chance. But now I'm stuck behind this taunt again. And now we got burning. And I'm trying to get ability block onto that Bosk, but it's a really tenacious Bosk as well. So this guy knows what he's doing. He's got like a solid bounty hunter squad here that I should have looked more into, because that Bosk is pretty fast and tenacious, and under a Django lead, they essentially increase their speed to plus 30. So right now I'm losing all my characters, and it's one of those experiments that have gone wrong, and it just happens sometimes. The problem is there's a GG squad on the top here, and I was thinking to myself, how am I supposed to get 60 banners against this Grievous team? It's a really high relic Grievous team as well. So this is where relics come in, guys, and this is where GP discrepancy comes in as well, because he's got 1.2 million more GP than I've got. He's got that much more relics and that much more firepower than I do, which means I make this one mistake and that's pretty much it. Or even if I had full cleared this whole GAC matchup, I think I still would need about 3 banners, because I only got 58 banners from that Night Sister team. So literally I would have needed to get 60 banners in every single one, which was close to impossible. So I'm just pretty much playing around here, trying my best. Still, there's a first order squad in the back, and I'm going to start working on these harder teams here at the top. And if you've been watching or following my GAC videos, I don't use my JKR very often against the Grievous lineup, and that's because it can be a hit and miss. However, I've relicked my Jolie up, and he's pretty tanky now. So the idea behind this JKR team is that you need to get Jolie fast enough and survivable in order to revive your team, because expect for your team to die a bunch of times just from the DPS of this Separatist droid lineup. So as you can see, JKR is already on the yellow. I haven't got Savior popped yet, but I'm gonna go for Watambo there in the back. Pass that assist onto Grandmaster Yoda, and we're gonna mark Watambo in the back. And we're still doing okay here. They pop Savior on JKR, and I'm gonna go for B2 Super Battle Droid. The thing is, I'm really trying my best here to get as much banners as I can, but Grievous teams really take the banners from your matchup, so I keep trying to heal. At times I even pass assists onto Hermit Yoda just to get that protection up. Got B2 down, and this Relic 7 Grievous does so much damage as well. Although towards the end here I was just thinking to myself, a win's a win. You know, or at least getting a full clear here would be great. And really the lesson to be learned here is just be prepared for whatever comes along. So even at the end here, Grievous was still able to drop Hermit Yoda, and I'm still waiting on that revive from Jolie. And I'm gonna mark Grievous here, get a stun, and I can revive them. So I've got them back. But this Grievous absolutely hits like a truck. And I don't think I could have gotten back the protection I lost from when he hit really hard. So I'm going to use a basic here instead. But that's about all I could get back. So 55 banners, and I'll take that. Even before this this particular matchup started, I already thought to myself, this guy's gonna full clear whatever I put on defense just cause he's got 1.2 M more GP, which is insane. So I was thinking I should really go offense heavy for that reason. And I'm gonna use my Padme lineup here against his Shakti, which has got a Barriss and a Plo Koon as well. So I think he held on to his 501st just in case, and he held on to his gas as well, so he just placed his Shakti and his 2 supporting clones here. But as I can see what's hanging around in the back, I just utilized my Padme squad here and try to get 60 banners. 25 stacks of courage there on R2 destroys that clone trooper there. Now I'm gonna go after Clone Sergeant here in the back. And Plo Koon drops. I get my 60 banners there. Pretty straightforward. Here's a separatist team here at the top that I may have underestimated as well. I was thinking I still have Darth Revan, so let's try and undersize this. However, there is a Dooku and there is a Droideka. And Zelbar and Mission, they can be really annoying as well. They're really good banner stealing teams. If you guys have a solid separatist or scoundrel team, they steal so many banners. So they're really good teams to put on defense, I find. Unfortunately, I don't have a solid scoundrel team yet, and my Old Republic are pretty soft as well. So, in order to succeed in GAC, you've really got to be able to kind of manage your defense and offense, and that way you don't lose enough, you don't lose too many teams when you apply your defense. So I try and keep track of how many teams I've still got. And it's pretty cool that we've got ships here now, so I'm going against the Rebel, your standard Rebel team. And usually I really try and drop bustin as quickly as I can, and I did put my Houndstooth on defense, so I'm using the BLT ship here. And this Rebel team was pretty decent, I would say. They've applied target lock on my BLT, which allows for them to assist more often. I'm going to apply the third ability of Plo Koon's ship onto the BLT, ensuring that he's still got taunt. And as you can see, he's target locked, so they're pretty much going ham on him. Let's go for Sabine Wren's ship here. I've lost a fair bit of protection on my BLT there, although in this particular matchup I just decided to place Plo Koon as the one and only backup. In that way, hopefully I can achieve more banners. And I was able to get through Han Solo's Millennium Falcon, and I got 67 banners there, which I will take. I probably could have gotten more banners with the Houndstooth, but we'll try that for next time. So in the back here, I've got a First Order, and I've got a Clone Wars Chewbacca lead, actually. So with First Order, they're all pretty much relicked up. This guy's getting ready for Galactic Legend Kylo Ren as well. So I'm gonna go for a Shark-led Clone Trooper team here, just so I can recover as much protection as I can, and that way achieve optimal banners. I'm gonna go for Hux from the get-go. Gonna apply that assist onto Echo, and apply the command ability onto Echo, onto Rex. So I'm stuck behind that taunt, but I really want to go on First Order Officer here, keeping in mind I've lost a lot of protection on Arc Trooper there at the bottom. So I think I've got the third ability here. I'm going to place that on Arc, see how much protection I can still recover at this point. Just use basics here. And I recovered a fair bit, although I don't think I recovered max, so I got 59 banners there, which at this point is fine. And I was thinking to myself, let's just have fun. Let's gas solo this team here in the back. Get all those daisies out there on the field, and I dropped my first character there. And Gas is absolutely insane, guys. He goes ham on these teams, and he can pretty much solo a lot of these teams in the back as well. So this guy even had Captain Han Solo here. That's one character I don't even have at this point. So 1916 is the best I could achieve. Yeah, I will have needed at least an extra 20 banners to beat this guy. And yeah, I gotta say it was still pretty fun GAC, so I can't say anything bad about it. It was just unfortunate that I was matched up with a guy that was so much higher in GP than I was. But you know, to each their own. We'll keep trying our best in the future, and thank you guys for watching. I hope you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.